Welcome to this channel. Here, we provide clarity on the pressing issues shaping our world through a biblical perspective. Our goal is to strengthen your confidence in the Bible as God's Word, guiding you through life's intricate challenges and helping you find hope amidst the chaos. If this resonates with you, take a moment to subscribe for regular, thought-provoking content. Please like and share this video to help spread hope and understanding. Let's get started. Who controls the world? General human perspective. In the modern world, the question of who controls the earth is often answered through the lens of power, political, economic, or even conspiratorial. Many believe that governments, corporations, or elite groups are the driving forces behind global systems. These power brokers, they argue, are the true rulers of the world, shaping laws, economies, and societies. Conspiracy theories thrive on the idea that hidden forces, such as secret societies or shadow governments, secretly control the fate of nations. These theories often highlight global elites, the financial systems, and corporate monopolies as the true masters behind the scenes. However, what is frequently overlooked in these discussions is the spiritual dimension, a perspective emphasized in biblical teachings. The Bible introduces a different view of control, one that transcends human power struggles and reaches into the unseen where forces far greater than governments or corporations are at play. It presents a cosmic struggle for authority where human power structures are influenced by spiritual forces, often in ways that remain hidden to the naked eye. Religious perspective. Among the Christian, Judaic, and Islamic faiths, the answer to who controls the world is clear. God or Allah is ultimately the supreme ruler of the universe. These religious traditions consistently point to a divine figure who holds ultimate sovereignty, overseeing not just the earth, but the entire cosmos. In Christianity, God is seen as the creator, the one who holds all power, and the one whose plan will ultimately restore all things under his reign. Similarly, in Judaism, God's rule is central to the faith, with the belief that he governs all creation according to his will. Islam emphasizes Allah's absolute control over the world, with everything in the universe happening according to his divine will. These traditions acknowledge human free will, yet they also affirm that divine authority governs the ultimate course of history. In this view, while human actions have consequences, God's will is the final authority. What the Bible teaches. Now let's turn to the Bible for insight into who really controls the world. The Bible provides a strikingly different perspective on the question. It reveals not only the existence of a spiritual ruler, but also the temporary reign of these forces over human affairs. Around 3,500 years ago, the book of Job offered a powerful statement. The earth has been handed over to the wicked. Job 9:24a. This phrase, handed over, suggests that the earth actually has a different ownership, but presently it has been handed over to someone wicked. The Bible is clear that the earth was created by God, but something dramatic happened along the way, resulting in this shift of control. Fast forward 1,500 years later, and in Luke 4:5-6, we encounter a powerful moment between Jesus Christ and the devil during the temptation in the wilderness. The devil, tempting Jesus, reveals something chilling. The devil took him up and showed him all the kingdoms, governments of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said to him, "To you I will give all this authority and their glory, for it has been delivered to me, and I give it to whom I will." Luke 4:5-6. The devil himself declares that the world and its kingdoms have been handed over to him. What does this mean for us today? Delivered to me here reveals that the world has a different owner, God, who delivered or handed it over to him. Secondly, there is a hidden ruler, one who manipulates events from behind the scenes, shaping the world's political, social, and economic systems. The Bible speaks of a superhuman force that exercises dominion over the earth, directing the course of history in ways that are often imperceptible to the average person. While we believe that we are making choices, voting, and electing leaders, The Bible suggests that on a deeper level, the devil is influencing those choices, guiding events to fulfill his purposes. Jesus Christ, in his teachings, explicitly acknowledges the devil's control over the world. In John 14:30, Jesus says, "I will not speak much more with you, for the prince of this world is coming. He has no hold over me." Here, Jesus calls the devil the prince of this world, affirming his role as the ruler over the current earthly systems. This confirms the biblical assertion that the devil holds sway over the world's affairs, influencing politics, culture, and society at large. Deus. The Apostle John reiterates this truth in 1 John 5:19, where he writes, "We know that we are from God, and the whole world lies in the power of the evil one." Despite the fact that humanity was created by God, John acknowledges that the world is under the influence of the evil one. This power is not merely a passive influence, it actively governs, shaping human affairs in a way that often leads to suffering and injustice. The wickedness and suffering in the world are not random or accidental. They reflect the nature of the world's ruler. If the devil is the prince of this world, then it follows that the injustices, wars, and suffering we witness are symptoms of his reign. The Bible teaches that sin entered the world through Satan's rebellion, and as a result, all of creation has been impacted by his influence. This doesn't mean that God is absent or powerless. Rather, it highlights the temporary nature of Satan's reign. The Bible teaches that God's kingdom will soon replace this world order, and evil will be completely eradicated. Jesus Christ prayed for God's kingdom to come, teaching his followers to ask for deliverance from the evil one. In Matthew 6:9-13, he gave us the Lord's Prayer, which says, "Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Deliver us from evil." This prayer reflects the truth that the reign of evil will one day end and God's righteous rule will be established. The Bible assures us that this rule is nearing its conclusion. Matthew 24:3, 6, 7, and 2. Timothy 3:1-6 and 13 speak of the last days, a time when the current world system will crumble, and God will intervene. The book of Daniel 2:44 foretells the arrival of God's kingdom, which will crush all other powers and rule forever. In conclusion, while many believe that the world is controlled by God, and others believe it's controlled by powerful political, economic, or elite forces, the Bible teaches that the true ruler of the world is the devil, who has been allowed temporary control over the earth. However, his reign is coming to an end. A loving God, who has allowed this situation for a time, will soon bring an end to evil and restore the earth to himself, establishing his righteous kingdom. For those wondering why a loving God would allow the world to fall under the devil's control, I invite you to watch my videos on why God allows suffering and wickedness. The Bible gives us a clear hope for the future, and the end of the devil's reign is a crucial part of that hope. The Bible teaches that the world is currently under the control of the devil, but this is a temporary state. As we face wickedness and suffering, we can find hope in the promise that God will soon restore his rule and establish his kingdom on earth. As we await that day, we are called to pray for God's will to be done and for deliverance from the evil one. If you enjoyed this video, click like, share, and subscribe. Drop your comments or questions in the comment section below. If you would like to learn more and find practical guidance for your spiritual journey, I encourage you to visit jw.org. There, you can read the Bible online, subscribe to their publications, apply for a free home Bible study, or find nearby meetings. Please note that this is not an official or sponsored channel of the organization. I have personally benefited immensely from the resources on jw.org and deeply appreciate the organization's efforts to share Bible-based truth with the world. Thanks for watching. If you